my egg and scrambled egg on toast with bacon and a cup of coffee. That's why I'm running a bit late this morning, but welcome everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for watching the videos too. It is good help. I put two more. I put two more videos on the membership page. So they've had 4 videos this week so far. So if you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. You'll be getting 4 videos a week over there. Some of them will be the early driving videos before anyone else sees them. And then 4 days later, or 3 days later, the public people will see them. So if you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. Go check out all the videos that have gone over there so far. If you want a sneak preview of what videos are out, go and check them out. I will be doing that from now on. Reason being because I want the membership people to get some value out of what they're paying for, and it's only fair that I put more videos on their page, on their channel, so then they can watch some videos. So if you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. 2 videos have gone over there already today. We'll be doing more filming tomorrow in Bronze here. We'll put then another video over on the membership page. So if I can do like even one video a day, put it over on their page, I think that's better because I want to give more to the membership channel. So if you want to subscribe and help me out, feel free to do that. And it does help the channel because then the views go up, and then more people join that page, and then the revenue goes up a bit, and then of course then I get paid every month. This month I won't get paid anything because it's been a slow month with videos not taken off so well, which is understandable because I don't edit my videos, I just put them out there. But if you do want to be a member, just go and join, and go check out all the videos, and you get a star as well. So the more you've been a member, the more you get a star. Right now that plug's over. There has been a bit of a competition going on with me lately. Now a lot of you guys, and I'm putting it out there, a lot of you guys said, Pete, grow the beard back, grow your beard out again. And I have started today to grow the beard out because a lot of you have never seen me with a beard. So I will be growing my beard back. For you guys that want to see the beard, leave a super chat if you want to see my beard, my full beard. Leave a super chat, and you'll get to see it. We'll actually dye it black when it's growing out properly. So if you do want to see that, leave a super chat. And don't forget, if you want to join the membership page, $2 a month, you'll get to see new videos every day or every second day. I'll be posting multiple videos. I've had 2 videos already today, plus a video yesterday, 2 videos yesterday. So if you want to go and check them out, please do. Hello, Mackenzie. How are you? Hit the like button, guys, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Exciting week coming up, and I can't wait to share it. Ooh, got a bit of indigestion, guys, that's all. Hello, Guthrie Trees. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Uh, no, I am 55 years old. Um, but thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, hit the like button if you like the live stream and do ask questions. Don't forget, if you want to leave a super chat to see the beard, please leave a super chat if you want to see my beard come back. Because not many people know that I had a beard when I first started my channel. I had a beard. So if you want to see my full beard, leave a super chat on the channel or give it a like, and then we will make it happen, and we'll actually dye it for you. There you go. We don't talk about religion on the channel, my friend. I have told you that before. I don't repeat the question again. Thank you. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. all the love and respect for you joining. Thank you so much for choosing our channel. It did say it was going to rain today. Luckily, it's cleared up quite nice. The rest of the week, um, rain that they say, but you never know. That can change. Hopefully, it does change, and we don't get that drenching rain like we got before. Um, oh, 4 people liking. Thank you to the 4 people that are liking the channel. And don't forget, if you want to see more of me, I am on TikTok as well. So if you do want to go and see more of me, I'm over there as well. There's like, I think over 900 videos now I've posted. I posted 30 videos today over there. This channel will be getting short videos coming out tomorrow as well. So prepare for that. 25 people. Thank you, my friend. I'm a pretty cool guy. Thank you so much for saying that, sir. I do appreciate it. I try to be cool. When I'm cool, it's when I'm out the fridge. So yeah, I do try to be cool. It's good. Thank you. Not my friend. How are you going? Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Don't forget, if anyone wants to join my membership page, it is $2 a month. You get this. I'll put videos out there every second day before the public sees them. You guys will get to see them 3 days before the public do. So if you do want to become a member, it's $2 a month. Go over there and join Lloyd and join another one of my subscribers. I can't remember his name. He's been there 4 months now. Go check the videos out. So please join that page. It's only $2 a month and you get latest videos. There's stacks of videos that you guys can catch up on if you don't mind. I'm not British. I get asked that question all the time. I am Australian. My mother is British. She was born in Leon Seas. So she's British. And my grandfather was Scottish. Um, so yeah, the time of my side of the time of my side of the pond is 6:52, nearly 7 o'clock on a beautiful Sunday morning. Um, and it really is a gorgeous Sunday morning. My dog's here with me. Um, a full plate of food in the old belly, which is good. Um, and yeah, now just doing my live stream and getting to know all the subscribers and talking to you lovely people that are on the other side of the world, which is quite amazing. So if you do like the videos, don't forget to go watch all the present videos and the other videos. Well, another question. Hang on, guys. Thank you, my friend, for subscribing. If you want to be a member, go over to the membership channel and join that too, please. $2 a month. Um, Today's sort of easy day. I've got a busy week coming up this week. So yeah, today's this weekends I have like rest days where I catch up with you people and I post the videos. If I bank back on videos that you guys haven't seen, I post them throughout the day and I do my live streaming. Yesterday I didn't do the live stream till the morning and I only done it for an hour because I was this tired yesterday. I don't know why, but I was just feeling it really badly. But today, no, I'm being charged up, so I'm pretty good now. Um, I remember you, my friend. I certainly do. All the love and respect to you. Really do. Thank you. Hi, my friend. Welcome. Um, what are we talking about here? Oh, yeah. Now, don't ask those sort of questions, my friends, if you don't mind. Oh God, you guys are funny. Oh, another people saying hi. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi. No emojis, please, guys, if you don't mind, because if you get emojis, the lady reads it out and then I get emojis. So please, if I can ask you, no emojis. Thank you. Queensland, Australia is where I'm from, my friends. Where is everyone else from? If you don't mind me asking. Uh, Good to know where you're all from. And please, not too many emojis, guys. Um, Um, because the lady then that reads the text to voice, she then reads emojis, 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 and then it just repeats itself on the channel. So that's why I do ask for no emojis. Um, uh, Queensland is the sea. Yes, I suppose it is the sea. Queensland is the sea. Yep. Well, welcome. I'm from Australia. Well, I do struggle with reading. Yes, I do struggle with reading. That's why I've got text to speak. Um, So it reads it for me. So that's why I got text to speech, guys. So I press my button. As soon as your question comes, I press my button. The lady reads it for me. Then I'm able to communicate with you. So yes, I do have text to speak. Um, I won't answer questions if they've got more than one emoji, if you don't mind, because then others just said the lady reads it out and then it keeps going with emoji. So if I can ask you guys not to put too many emojis, that would be fantastic, if you don't mind. You can ask me. Think someone is being a bit of a smarty. There we go. Sorry, fella. I did say no emojis, but you kept on. Sorry. I think he has. I've just timed him out. So yeah, he's just been removed from the channel. So he's hidden from the channel. Um, so we do get people like that on my channel. So please, guys, don't worry if you do see people like that on the channel. It does happen. There we go. Good job. Thank you, my friend. Do appreciate it. And don't forget, if you want to become member, join the membership. It's $2 a month, and you get to see all the latest released videos. The stacks over there. Go and check them all out. I've got about 7 to 11. You know what happened with 8 guys? 889. There you go. I thought I'd I thought I'd chuck that one in there for comedy reasons as well. There you go. If you do like my sense of humor, please like and subscribe. Hit the like button. It does help the algorithm of my channel. More subscribers we get, um, the more we build the channel up. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the channel about, Pete? Can you explain? Yes, I can. The channel is about me having ADHD and autism, and I film with my support workers. As you know, there's a group of support workers that work with me. We film everyday life living, and then I post it the next day. So yeah, it's about me having ADHD and autism and filming what I do. I've got a TikTok channel and I'm on Facebook too. Thank you, my friend. If you want to become a member too, it's $2 a month. Go and see the latest videos I will be posting on that channel. I'll try and post one every day or every second day if I can. Um, and all the love and respect of people are already over there. I do appreciate you guys. Please go and check all the videos out on my other channel. On the membership, become a member, you get a gold, you get a star, and then a star changes every day. I mean, every month that you're on there, you get a different color. I haven't been really posting on there like I should have, but now I've started to make more of an effort and I am posting. Thank you, my friend. If you do want to help me out, my friend, become a member on the membership channel for $2 a month. You get to see all my videos and see what I get up to when I'm playing when I'm going here and there with my support workers. Um, Follow it all along through the eyes of Pete and his support workers. Go and check it out. We would like a shout out and all that. And it does help us when we get subscribers and that. It does make the channel grow good and it does make me feel, yeah, positive about what I'm doing. And I've got to thank everyone for all the love and respect you guys have been leaving on my channel. There's been a lot of people that have been subscribing to the channel over the past many weeks. That this channel last month only had like 6,000 something subscribers. In less than 2 years, I've gained 7,200 something subscribers, and it's all down to you, lovely people. So I do really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart for liking and subscribing and for being here for me and for jumping on the channel and sharing your stories with me and for getting to know me. I value every one of you. You're very lovely people, and I've got all the love and respect for every one of you people. Sometimes I do live streams where I do vent. I do tell, I'm not one that hides anything from the channel. If you're a long term subscriber, you will know I tell everything. I don't hide nothing from my channel. I'm just putting that out there so people do know, and I just tell it all like it is. And yeah, so the competition is if anyone wants to leave a super chat to see my beard grow back, my full beard grow back, please leave a super chat, and I will grow my full beard back, and you'll get to see it grow every day with me. So if you want to see my full beard, please leave a super chat. Doesn't matter how small it is. Do leave a super chat or in the question say, yes, Pete, we want to see the beard come back. Because in my earlier videos, you would have seen me with a beard. And a lot of people have been asking me, when are you going to grow the beard back, Pete? Every time we see you, you keep shaving it off. If you want to see the beard, either leave a super chat or go over to the membership channel or say you want to see my beard grow back. So yeah, and don't forget to ask questions too, guys. Of course, ask questions. Has been a busy week last week. As you know, I went to SeaWorld. I met up with Lloyd. I had a meal with him. Got to saw him on Thursday, Thursday, yes, Thursday. Um, I also got to see him talked to him the other day, and I talked to him on Friday as well. He's got a lot of get up and go, old Lloyd. He's going on Tuesday on a train for a 10-hour journey, 5 hours there, 5 hours back. So he knows how to get around, and I really do. For him, that's good. Me, I'm a person that just likes to relax and take things easy. In his senior years, this is the trouble when someone is 20 years younger than what you are. They like to do the out and about thing. They like to go here. They like to go there. That's only natural. And I think with Lloyd too. But sit down. I think with Lloyd too is very. Hang on, Butch. What's mate? Give me a look at your eye. I don't know what's wrong with my dog. Hang on, guys. The dog wants something. Hang on. I Butch, come here for a minute, will you? Oh yeah, the eyes are okay. Do you want to go toilet? Do khakis. You want to go toilet? Hang on. My dog wants to go toilet. Hang on. You want to go toilet, Butch? You want to go toilet? That's what a membership does. My other friends are member. Like I don't to the membership, you're going to post videos every 7 days. Come to see. So instead of time, it's a come see. I know you. What you have to do all the time, you have to do certain things like enterprise and stuff like that. And I don't know how to be quiet. I'll see what Lloyd says because he's sort of like he's well, about all work about I want to make people money out of it, family. We want to like the beach party job, something like that. Really, it was the older stuff. Sorry, I'm bad. Oh, here he is, the Count. Hello, Count. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Hi, my friend. Welcome. Um, you're in a world of your own sometimes. You don't like to mix with people sometimes. Um, basically, I find it hard to make friends with people. I find it very hard sometimes just to do the everyday thing. That's why I want to do live streams and stuff like this. It brings me out of my little world and it helps me communicate with people and it helps me put myself out here. And it also helps me make new friends, new subscribers come in. I then become friends with them. I then able to talk with them and communicate with them like normal people take for granted. When I first started the channel, the YouTube channel, after I had my TikTok channel, I decided I was going to do YouTube just to see where it will take me. I didn't know in my wildest dreams that YouTube would just take off the way it has, and I'd have a membership page, and I'd have the YouTube blow up the way it did, and people watching my videos and jumping in my live streams and following the dramas of Pete, the sorrows of Pete, the highs with Pete, his new support workers that come, support workers that go. I never thought the channel would just blow up like that, and it has. And I know that's mostly to do with the support workers. I totally get that. Some of the support workers are very nice looking. I've got to admit that myself. Um, and yeah, it's real. Thanks to them, it's really taken off as well. I couldn't do the channel without the support workers. They really know how to help me with the filming and stuff like that. And we just do everyday life living. Like if I go to the bank and that, I'll do a video, not in the bank, but I'll say, look, I am now going to the bank and all that, but I don't disclose how much I'm taking out of my bank because that's my business. If I go fill up the van, I will say, well, I'm going to fill up my van. I'll show you me filling it up, stuff like that. If I go to the beach, I'll take you guys with me. I do more filming and I'll say, look, I'm here today, guys. Um, I used to do live streams in public, as many people for many years know. Unfortunately, I had a support worker that turned nasty on me and she dobbed me in and she brought the channel down, nearly brought my channel down because I wasn't allowed to do any videoing because the company said, oh, no, you can't video with any of your support workers anymore because of safety reasons and stuff like that. And it started really to affect me. And I started to get depression. I was upset. And um, 3 months ago, now 3 or 2 months ago now, we signed a contract to say that we're safe to do our videos. The only thing is we have got the head of the office HR. They watch our videos and they watch what's going on, which I don't really like. I reckon that's a vision of my privacy, which I've got to have a word to them about that. Because I'm sure you people don't want the HR people to keep watching the videos because that's videos that we post is up to us. So yeah, that's the story. Um, mm, mm. Oh, in the pub count, jeez. Thank you, my friend. Do appreciate you. Good morning, how are you, my friend? How are you doing today? And all the love and respect for everyone that is joining in the live stream. If you do want to know what happened this week, it was a fairly intense week. It was a fairly busy week. I did go up here and there. I went to a lot of good places. And Butch is now here. Butch, come on, Butch. Butch is now just arrived. He goes to say hello and then he comes back. So Butch is around here. He's now Butch, what are you doing? He's actually found something to play with, which is unbelievable. So yeah, if you do want to become a member, it's $2 a month. Go check the videos out. I would appreciate it. What have you got there? My dog has found something to chew on. So yeah, that's the way the story goes, my friends. That we are, HR watch all the videos that we do. They always jump on, and it does make me feel uncomfortable sometimes when they do that. Um, Hello, Martin Clark. How are you? I do. I try to reach more people like me with ADHD and autism because some of us, oh, Butch, hang on. Butch, no. Ah. Right, that's better. Sorry. Yeah, 'cause some of us get yeah, Ernie, yeah. Some of us do get forgot. No, down, please. Some of us do get forgotten in in society. Sometimes they look at us like, sit down and stay. They look at us like we've got two heads and stuff like that. Mm. Ah, yeah. So sometimes we do get looked at it in a different way. Stop it now, Butch. Sorry, my dog. So what was this other question? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up. What's yeah, go go down. Take that and play with that. Yeah, I should be able to just do my own back. I should be able to do my own videos and not worry about HR looning down on me. It's the situation. Like it was the other day. Well, to go away. Hang on, I'm gonna get something for my dog to play with. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Right now, where was I? Someone said hi. Sorry guys, I just had to go and get a bottle for my dog. Mhm, mhm. Hi, my friend. How are you? So getting back to your question, friend, it does make it hard when HR do look down at all the videos. Like, we're on TikTok the other. This was 2 days ago. It was a week ago. My friend Lloyd was meant to be working with this support worker, right? Now we had a bit of a joke, private joke. Um, and yeah, I get this call. Oh, Pete, we both, my case manager and my ex-case manager, they all sort of gang up on me and said, "Oh, Pete, HR wants you to take that live stream down. Where you and Lloyd were talking about yours with that support worker he was meant to work with, because now she doesn't want to work with him." And all we said was she was good looking. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, yeah, I was very annoyed about that. But between you and I and the gatepost, that live stream was a real good one, and it's not going nowhere, so it's still up there. So it's on TikTok, so it's not going nowhere. So at the end of the day, my channel, my rules. That's the way it goes. If I do a live stream and I have a few jokes with a mate on a live stream, um, that is surely that is up to me. Don't you reckon, guys? If the head of the head of this HR people, they're really looking down on what I do sometimes, and they watch what I do on the live streams. And I don't reckon that's right. At the end of the day, they're my live streams and they're personal to me. Like there's this rule, right, where the support workers, hang on, I would have answered a few questions what I'm doing. None of the grandpa respect. Should be off the channel. Um, Queensland Gold Coast. But do show respect, guys. I don't want to hear any of this grandpa business or any stuff like that down butch, if you don't mind, because I find that disrespectful, if you don't mind. So please do try and respect me. If you can't respect me, it's not the place for you to be. So just remember that before you leave a bad comment, if you don't mind. So yeah, there's a lot of discussing. A lot of people were saying on my channel here. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. A lot of people saying on my channel we don't agree on everyone. This where are you from? Queensland. I answered that before. Queensland, Australia, on the Gold Coast is where I'm from. Um, yeah. So really, at the end of the day, what I do with my videos is up to me, not HR. I just want people to respect that before they look down on our videos and say, well, yeah, this video is not suitable. That's not suitable. Um, I make videos and I do my live streams now. Now, support workers have got a rule, right, that they can take their videos down anytime they leave. Like anytime they decide they don't want to work with me or something like that, their videos can, be taken down at any time. I'm going to see if I can get that rule changed because the YouTube channel is not for people to take their videos down. We don't work that way. The videos are to be up there. Never mind taking them down. The HR woman was stupid when she made that rule. She really was, and so was what do you call it? So was my coordinator too. She was a bit silly when she said, "Oh, put a bit of private file." It's a YouTube channel. You don't put nothing in a private file. The support workers are there to support me. Now that means making videos, and that means the videos stay up. Well, then the videos stay up. There's, if you don't want your videos to stay up, then you just don't come on the channel and start doing videos with me. We make memories, and then after that, you decide, sorry, I don't want the videos on my channel. It doesn't work that way, if you know what I mean. Videos have to stay up on the channel. It's a part of what we do on the channel. These videos and stuff like that. Um, we do stuff like that, and it really annoys me too that they made that rule and they said, "Oh, Pete, at any time they've got the right to take their videos down," and that. I That's one rule I don't agree with. HR are just looking down too hard. I just agree with them now and say, "Yeah, oh, yeah, 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 that video's," because they got no right to tell me to take any of my videos down. I make the content showing what I'm doing with my support workers. I don't need HR sticking their beep in to everything I do. That's not the way I run my channel. See, They made all these rules and regulations to suit their own asses because the lady that owns the company, right? She turned around and she said, "Oh, you're not to be doing live streams in public anymore." Well, hello. If I feel it's safe to do one, I reckon that we should have the right to do that. So at the end of the day, I do have to go and see the NDIS and see what they reckon about the whole situation. Oh, I certainly am, because some of those rules I reckon is bullshit. I really do. I don't agree on like the ladies being able to take the videos down at any time they want. That's not the way my channel works. We don't film videos for them deciding, oh no, I don't want that video up no more. Well, hey, hello, bad luck. Whose channel is this? Mine or your channel? At the end of the day, they're here to support me in my goals, and my goals are my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel, putting content out, filming what I'm doing so people can see in the general public what I'm doing. Not for my videos to be taken down because some support workers say, "Oh, don't like that video." Um, it's just not the way it's going to work. I will be going to see the NDIS. I do want to make an appointment to see them and talk to them face to face and say, "Well, look, these are, I'm gonna take a copy of the rules. I'm gonna say, well, these are all the rules, right? We're not getting any say in what we wanna do." I'm fine, my friend. How are you? We're just having another discussion. It's turned into one of these discussions again where people are asking me, some people are wondering why we don't do live streams outside anymore like we used to. And I know a lot of you guys miss the live streams outside, and I do appreciate that. I really do. I miss doing them for you. I used to love sitting behind the camera in the van, doing a live stream for you and having a joke and having a laugh and asking and answering all your questions. It was really cool. And not being able to do that, um, that is a real it is a real shame for me and for the channel. I mean, I can do live streams at home, sure, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. I like doing that, but it's like they've given me an ultimatum. Um, it's fine for you to do live streams at home, but you can't do them in public. And sometimes I think to myself, but here's a guy 55 years old, got ADHD, and he's got autism. And you got the HR people breathing down his neck, breathing down his channel. Never mind you're trying to make you're trying to make it a safe environment for the support workers. What about me? Haven't I got any rights? I mean, surely, what I say goes. If I want to do a live stream in public, and I think it's a safe area, but then surely I should be allowed to do a live stream. Never mind being told, "Oh, you can't do a live stream in public," and all that because of HR. Well, I'm sorry to say, I'm a guy 55 years old. My YouTube channel has become good and big, yes, because I worked hard at it. I don't try to lie to people. I don't try to make things up for people and say to them, "Oh no, I can't do this because of HR or I can't do that." I want to be able to do that. So I do have to see the NDIS and see what they reckon. And just talk to them about it. I think. No, I don't watch that, my friend. Sorry to put that to you. They should, yes, yes, you're 100% right. They should be doing all they can to support me. Never mind saying to me, "Oh, Pete, you can't you can't do live streams." They should be encouraging me and say, "Well, Pete, it's up to you." Because I spend, as you guys know, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you guys have been a long-term subscriber to the channel, you would have know I recently have just spent 5 grand on a 2013 model Toyota Hiace, Japanese import van that I own. I've just spent nearly 5 grand getting it decked out with a couch and carpet and curtains and a table in there so we can do live streams in it. That was the whole point of me doing that, is to be able to do live streams. I do reckon HR are really I mean, if the support workers feel safe, we just close the curtains. That's why we've got curtains, to close them so we can do our live stream. That's what the curtains are there for. So we can close them and no one knows where we are. If you know what I mean, for their privacy, for their safety, that's fine. Um, but see, they don't even give us a chance. They don't even say, "Well, Pete, give it a trial and see what you come from." So yeah, so it is not right. And I know a lot of people probably saying, well, aren't you doing the wrong thing really by going behind the company's back to go and see these HR, this NDIS that that hands the money over to the company to look out for you? Maybe I am, because there's a lot of crackdowns with NDIS, as you know, they're cracking down on a lot of people, trying to get them off of NDIS. But also too, I want the NDIS to know what's going on with my situation. How I've been told I'm not allowed to do a live stream in public with my support workers because it's not safe. They don't just leave it up to us to sort of make up our own minds, and they're given permission to the support workers to take the videos down at any time they want. I don't reckon it's fair. I'm sorry, I don't. I totally get that, my friend. I totally get that. I really do totally get that. But at the end of the day, my channel, my rules. That's it. End of story. I mean, I get really sick and tired of HR saying, "Oh, that video is not appropriate." Well, hey, so bad. Too bad. We're filming what we film because that's what we're filming at the moment. If you don't like it, then don't watch the channel. Simple as that. And that's what really annoys me, that they're really, cracking down and interfering with what I'm doing on my channel. I mean, if we have a joke about a support worker, me and my friend, well, we have a joke. At the end of the day, people know my sense of humor. They know who I am. They know I joke, and I don't need people to phone me up and say, "Oh, Pete, I had no, oh, Pete, nothing. You don't phone me up with that bullshit no more," because I really get annoyed with that. You just let me get on with it, and I sort of never agreed to the HR monitoring my channel. I really shouldn't have never have done that, because that was the wrong thing for me to do. Because it then takes the power out of my hands a bit, if you know what I mean. It sort of then makes me think, "Oh, I can't do this because they're looking at this, and I can't do that because they're looking at that." And it's sort of no good for the channel, because then people think, "Well, who's running this channel, Pete or the HR people?" And, at the end of the day, of course, it is my channel, as most of you people know. Um, but yeah, they're just too strict on what we do on the channel, especially on my TikTok and YouTube. I like TikTok. I've got to be very careful to say over on TikTok because of someone from HR watching. I don't reckon that's right. And you got my mate Lloyd, right? He does live streams, and HR don't say anything to him. So um, hang on, I'll just read that question again. Hang on, my friend. That's true. If they don't want to be on the video, they just don't work with me. Simple as that. Yeah, you're quite right about that. Um, I don't need people that are not going to join me in the videos when I'm doing the live streams and my videos. Yes, I do expect them to be on my live streams with me, so people can ask them questions and see who I'm working with that day. Um, I do encourage them to be on the videos. Like you take Claudia, right? She doesn't come on the live stream. She turns the camera away from me. She doesn't like compliments. And I said to her, "This is a YouTube channel. Of course, people are gonna leave you compliments. It's just the name of the game. It's just the way it goes." And, I found that a bit, it's sort of bit, disrespectful to me and my channel. And if you don't want to be on a live stream with me, then maybe you shouldn't be working with me if you don't want to be on the right. So I reckon all my support workers, when they sign up to work with me, they should realise, well, yeah, Pete does live streams and he wants someone behind the camera with him to give him that support. That's what they're there for, to support me in my goals and my dreams and my tasks, to be able to film me and for me to say, well, look, this is my support worker today. This is what we're going to do. This When I first started this channel, this YouTube channel, right, there was none of that bullshit. I was allowed to film what I wanted to film with me and my support workers. We had their names down, who was working with me, and now HR said, "Oh, you got to change the names and all this bullshit." That's So even HR, they never check in with me and say, "Well, Pete, is there anything that we have to work on for the channel? Would you like to change something?" They never ever bother to ring me up and say, "Well, Pete, we've been watching some of your live streams and we know that you're upset about the live streaming outside. Can we come to a compromise? Can we work something out with you about doing your live streams outside?" I mean, that would be the first step and the first foot in the door for them to turn around and say, "Well, yeah, Pete, we will, we reckon that's a good idea. Give it a trial run, see how you go, and let us know." Treat me like an adult, not a kid. Because the more you treat someone with disabilities like a kid, the more they're going to kick back. It's like when you take a 5-year-old out for shopping, right? And a 5-year-old can't get what he wants. Well, what's he going to do? He's going to muck up. He's going to kick back, and he's going to start, cussing and swearing and fighting with you, isn't he? And that's the same as what I feel with HR, that they're treating me like I'm a kid trying to run my channel. Giving all the support workers these options, you can, you don't have to be in videos if you don't want, and I can't pressure them to be in videos. Well, that's a load of crap. At the end of the day, if they sign up to work with me, I'm a social media person now. This is my hobby, doing my YouTube and my TikTok. If they don't want to be on my channel, then maybe they're not the right people for me to work with. All I want them to do is to say, "Yeah, I'm quite happy for the videos to stay up there, Pete. I've got no dramas with that. And yes, I'll be on your live streams and sort of, stand up for me more." Because some of my support workers, they sort of, yeah, "Oh, no, you can't do a live stream outside. Remember the contract?" And all that. Instead of, saying to the company, "Well, look, we can see it's upsetting people at live streaming outside. We want to renegotiate that rule if we can." None of them really say that. I think that too leaves a bitter taste in my mouth, if you know what I mean. Here the questions are coming. Hello, my friend. How are you? Well, I just answered this question. Hi, my friend. Yeah, to answer that question, if I do a live stream outside, then the support workers are no longer allowed to be on videos with me because HR will turn around and say, "Well, look, you broke your contract. You can't do live stream. You can't have the support workers on videos anymore." It's sort of a bit of what do you call it? Blackmail. They're trying to blackmail me. And yeah, as I said, there's no sort of compromise. They don't keep in touch with me and say, "Well, Pete, yeah, how's everything going? Is there anything you want to talk to me about the channel?" But they don't even compromise. That's the trouble with that lot. Um, it's, hang on, I'll just answer this. Hang on, Samuel. About the live streaming. Yes, it should be up to me and the support workers if we feel safe and it's a safe environment. Yes, it should. No, it was a support worker I worked with. She decided to dob me into the company. She reckoned I filmed her number plate on TikTok and all that. Now, because of her actions, I had to shut my TikTok channel down and restart a new TikTok channel 2 months ago. Luckily, that channel's going pretty good. Yeah, but she was the one, yes, that, dobbed me into the manager there. Hang on, I've got some questions. Hang on, they're coming through. Queensland, Australia, my friend. Um, it does. We hang on. It is, but the company, at the end of the day, it's not the company's decision. They work for me. The company sends them to work with me. They get paid to work with me, right? So if they get paid to work with me and they want to be on social media with me, then, if we decide to do a live stream outside, it's in a safe environment, no one knows where we are, surely that's up to us. I didn't film a license plate. This was the trouble. She set it up. She set all of that up. She put that in the video. So what she done was she got someone to take a picture of it, and then she dobbed me in, and she had the nerve to be working with me still after she dobbed me in. That's what hurt the most. And then the week that she was leaving, she turned around and gave me the finger when she was driving off. Um, "Hi, Freddie, how are you?" Um, Hang on. I totally get that, but hey, I got a life too, mate. Um, I don't wanna get into a debate. I know some people have got their thoughts, and I respect their thoughts, but, at the end of the day, I wanna get the channel back up and running the way it used to be running. Never mind all these bullshit rules. We're old enough, and we're not stupid people. No, the lady of the company, right, that owns the company, she took the support workers' side, um, without even, just made the decision, "Oh, they can't be on, social media with you anymore, because of what happened, this complaint that happened." And it didn't give me any benefit of the doubt, say, "Okay, Peter, it wasn't your fault," and just letting me, you know, do what I was doing. She took that, bitch's word. Um that's true. The only trouble is that I live with my family, as most of you guys know, and they keep saying to me, "Oh, you've got to do this." And at the end of the day, I'm in two corners. I don't want to live with my parents anymore. I want to make my own decisions in life, and I do want to find someone that's going to respect me. And I don't reckon I'm getting a good deal with the HR people. That's what troubles me. I want them to back off a bit and just let us make our own decision. It's my ex case manager too. She really annoys me sometimes, right? Because instead of her saying, "Okay, Pete, let's try and work something out. You want to do live streams as your support workers. We totally get that." They've said to me, "Oh, you can do it at home. No worries." But then they turn around and they say, "But you can't do it in public." Well, when we go to a beach and that, I like to put up and do a live stream. Yeah, I really do. There's nothing wrong with me pulling up and doing a live stream. There's many YouTubers that pull up and do live streams. I've seen him do it. My mate Lloyd, he's always doing live streams in public. Um, and me not being able to do a live stream in public, even on the YouTube or TikTok channel, I reckon that's a crime shame for the channels. Because people at the end of the day, they want to see me on live streams. Sometimes they want to know they want to ask us questions. They want to know that we're out and about and not know where we are exactly. We won't tell them that because, of course, that's a privacy. But yeah, I do would like to get that ruling changed. But I do want to see what the NDIS say about this. Um, but it's not that easy, my friend. It's not that easy for me to find a new agency. It's not that easy. I don't know which one to find. I got no experience at doing stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's very hard for me. I know people can say go and find another agency. It's not that easy for someone like me. Who is going to help me find an agency? Lloyd is pretty lucky like that. He's not scared to phone people up. He goes and he finds an agency and he sorts all that out. But see me, I'm a lot different. I get scared about doing stuff like that, if you know what I mean. And yeah, the company know that too. That they, of course, the company knows I'm not very happy the way that I'm being treated. They're trying to, to back out to sort of, keep me in their good books and stuff like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, no, they're not treating me good. No, she's disappeared off the channel, mate. I don't know where she is, unfortunately. Um, but when I do see or hear from her, I will let you know that you are asking after her, my friend. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's what's been going on for the past nearly 5 months now. I haven't done a live stream in public because of the whole situation. I do try to do live streams when I'm walking around here. I do try to do that for years, like go around here somewhere. But the trouble is, I'm not allowed to do live stream when I'm out in public. So if I'm out in the street, I'm not allowed to do a live stream. If I go down to my local shop in centre, I'm not allowed to do a live stream. Um, at the end of the day, I don't reckon it's right that I'm not allowed to do a live stream with my support workers if they agree to do a live stream and it's in a safe environment. Um, I reckon we should be able I guess what I'm trying to say is, I guess we should have the right to just give it a go. I don't reckon I should be penalised because one support worker had dobbed me in and caused all this trouble for me, and she gets away with still working on the company, not even ticked off, not even a reprimand saying, "Well, look how much trouble you caused Pete." And then she had the nerve to turn around to my ex-case manager and my case manager and said, "Oh, Ava couldn't work with you," and that's her name, Ava. She turned around and said, "Oh, she can't work with you because she reckons you're too dangerous." Hello, why would I be dangerous? She was working with me now for nearly 3 months. She was working with me, right? Now, none of this come up until, I don't know, maybe her boyfriend said something to her, I don't know. But there was something fishy going on. It smells to me, it smells like it was a setup. It was a setup to try and bring the channel down. Luckily, the YouTube channel wasn't affected that much by it, because a lot of guys that are on my YouTube channel that have been subscribers for quite a long time, they rallied around me, they gave me the support that I needed, and they were there for me, which I was very grateful for that. They listened to me vent, they were following along with what's going on, they were giving me encouragement to keep the channel going. I was actually filming with the support worker when I shouldn't have been filming. I still put videos out. And then it got to the stage where I don't know who found out, someone found out from the company, said, "Oh, we're told you not to video. Girls are not allowed to be on the video. If there's any video, they've got to take them down straight away with them in it." And luckily, a lot of my support workers said, We won't tell them. You just post them on the weekend." And that was good of them. Like I had, say with me, Shannon said to me and Claudia, "No, post them on the weekend when no one can see them, but only post one on the weekend." And that was good of them to stick by me, in that respect, to let me video with them and just post them sneakily. I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm running a channel. I can't be told when to video, when to post. Like when I do a video outside, right? They said to me, "Oh, you got to wait till you get home to post it." Hello, if I want to post a video outside, I bloody well will. You don't tell me what to do. This is for the HR people because they really start to annoy me. I mean, the big wigs, they just sit there. Yeah, I don't know what Mother's going on about. Right. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. My boots knows. Oh, well, hang on, Boots. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Ah, sorry, I'm back. I had to go to the toilet. Sorry, I'm bad. Now, what question did I miss? Sorry. Thank you, my friend. Do appreciate you. Yes, please do. Yeah, I went for shit. Did go for a dump. Yes, I did. Went for shit. You guys know me pretty well, do you? Yeah, I had to go for a dump. a load off my mind, to tell you that. Thank you for that, kind words, my friend, too. I do love and respect. Um, it's really great. If you want to become a member, my friend, become a member on the channel for $2 a month. Get to see all the latest videos. Yeah, I do appreciate everyone for running around me. It's really good. It isn't fair, really, when you got people like HR that are breathing down your back, they're watching your videos and stuff like that. I put my videos out for you guys to watch, to see the real me, not to hide anything from the channel, to be honest as I can. That's the way I run my channel. I don't run my channel so you guys have to see this video being edited because of this was put in, or support workers. The HR making rules that support workers can take their videos down at any time, or and this was bought mainly by my what do you call it, my OT lady, not the OT lady, my coordinator. She was the one that said, "Oh, well, can't you keep them in a private file?" Hello, when I put videos out on TikTok, on YouTube and TikTok, well, I expect those videos to be there. They're memories. They're not. They're for the public as well to watch. New people, sorry, but new people subscribe to the channel. They want to see the content that I put out with past and almost support workers. I can't remove every video from the channel, else I wouldn't have much of a channel, would I? If I kept removing videos down because, the stupid HR gave them permission for the videos to be taken down. I want to make it in the ruling that, because I want to change that rule. I'm going to say, no, I want them to understand if they're on the channel with me, whatever we film, when they're with me, whatever we film stays on the channel. That's it. If they leave, you know, and they find another job. Well, the videos stay up. It's for the public to it's for the public to watch. They wanna know who I worked with and who I've, been with. I've got Sophie's videos, I've got Janae's videos up still, and they've been up for about a year now. I've got, Maddie's videos, as you all love Maddie. Maddie's videos are still up. Basically, all of them. I'm not gonna have support workers that want to take their videos down on my channel. It's just not going to wait. It's not the way it's going to work. The way it's going to work is either they want to work with me and leave the videos up, or then I do go and see NDIS and say, well, look, NDIS, this is what's going on. You really should know about this. That the companies decided to look out for the employers more than what they're looking out for me. And you guys are forking out to help the company, but they're the ones that are saying I can't do live streaming in public. I can't do this anymore with my support workers. Now the support workers are there to support me in everyday life living. And if I do a live stream outside, that's just to explain what I've been filming and stuff like that. Because I don't know that the NDIS knows what goes on some companies, because some companies they cover their own backsides, if you know what I mean, because they know, the funding's important to us, if you know what I mean. And, hang on, uh, yeah, so, Queensland, Australia is where I'm from, my friend. Yeah, so basically that's the way that it has been happening. My company's not squeaky clean. A lot of people think that my company's squeaky clean, that looks out for me. But when it comes to the all of this that's been going on, um, the live streaming and stuff like that, they haven't been very fair with me at all, guys. They really haven't. I know a lot of people, you watch my live streams, you see me happy and you see me, I mean, like tomorrow. Now I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna work with Bron tomorrow. That's fine. Bron and I will do a live stream this time in the morning because he starts with me tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Right? That's fine. Um, I'm going taking her out tomorrow for lunch. We're going out for lunch tomorrow at the Ice Club, right? Now, I'm not allowed to do a live stream over there because it's in a public area. I used to do live streams there with say with me, Sophie, I used to work with. I used to do them with Janaea. We used to do live streams in public with Janaea. We used to do them on my TikTok channel back in the day. I used to do my live streams with Maddie and all that over there, and it kills me not to do them. I'm not giving up, mate. You know what they say in me? Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm a fighter, and a fighter never gives up when it's a principle and it's his right to see his channel grow. I don't give up, mate. I never have and never will. That's one good thing about me, guys, as you know. Over the last couple of months of this bullshit that's been going down, I've never given up on you guys. I've always fighting. I've always, I've had phone calls from the company saying to me, "Oh, Pete, you can't talk about the company on your channel." Well, hello, bullshit. I will. And then they keep saying, "Oh, you're not doing yourself any favors." Hey, I'm the one who's been accused of something that he didn't do, and you're sticking up for your support workers instead of me. I'm the client that's meant to be the client. You look after the client with disabilities, not rub their noses in it. The girls are not here today. They will be here tomorrow. See, this is what I miss too. I miss being able to review people saying, "Where the girls? Where are they?" Oh yeah, she's not bad looking. I miss that. I miss you guys not being able to say that when they're around. As you know, Claudia is so bloody strict. Every time she hears that, "Oh, that message is not appropriate." Fucking hell, it's a YouTube channel. We're not Mother Teresa here. That's what really annoys me, that they get the right now to say, "Oh no, this and that." I mean, that should be really left up to me. If I think a question's inappropriate, I'm the one then that has to step in, not them. I've told them this 4 or 5 times, and I'm going to keep on reminding them. Like when my new support worker comes on Tuesday, I'm going to say to them, "Look, if there's any comments that are not right, please just let me be the judge of removing him. I'll give them a warning, and then if they keep repeating it, then I'll get rid of it." So yeah, I want to be able to be the judge of that. I don't want the support workers to be able to just sit on my phone. "Oh yeah, this comments. Yeah, got to get rid of that comment." People are entitled to have their say. Um, that is true. That is very true. In my case, it's more of a hindrance than a help with what's been going on with me. As most of you guys know, I this all started in December last year. Now, this is how bad the company had treated me. Now, a week before Christmas, this was on the 15th of December, because it's in the phone diary. This is on the 15th of December. I get a call. I was all happy to be doing my videos, to do my live streams like I had been doing. I was all pumped, right? I get a phone call, right, from the company. They phone me up and say, "Oh, Pete, we've had a complaint from a support worker about what's been, about this, you filmed this and that," which was bullshit. That never happened. I filmed the side of the support worker's car, not a number plate. It was bullshit. Anyway, they phoned me up and said, "Oh, they can't be on your videos or social media anymore. You just have to film this. They get them to film you, but they're not allowed to be in it." Right? Now, they never even bothered to say to me, "Well, Pete, what is your outlook on this? What is your outlook? What do you reckon about this whole situation? Can you, give us your side of the story before we make our mind up?" But you see, that never happened. They didn't give me the chance to explain my side of the story with what happened in that meeting. That was sort of already made up. They made the decision already without hearing my side of the story. Now, meanwhile, while this was going on, the support worker that done the damage, that one that had dobbed me in, was still working with me, but she played it down that she didn't do any of this, and all of this bullshit and all this. So what was going on was she was still working with me, even though that she was the one who dogged me in and stopped the support workers being filmed with me, right? So what she done was to make herself look good. She phoned up the company and said, "Well, Pete's not very happy. At least we know we can't talk on this." And she was sitting next to me in the van, right? And that video is still up. I haven't taken it down. I'm not going to take it down. She was sitting next to me in the van, right? Not talking, but smiling, like, "Hey, you see what I've done to your channel?" And then, all you guys said, "Oh, is that the snitch?" And you guys knew before I did that she was the snitch because I didn't know that she was the one who snitched on the channel and made the complaint to the head of the company, person that owns the company, right? And anyway, she was the one that started this whole shit, right? Now, the company never turned around to me when all this half-ass bullshit was going on. They never even said to me at Christmas time, "We're so sorry you can't do your videos at Christmas with your support workers." And I told them about my stress. I told them about me losing weight, my depression. Not once did they give me a bottle of whiskey to say, "Sorry, Peter. We've sort of taken your word about this too. We sort of realized you wouldn't have done something like that." And not even I had a box of chocolates from them or a bottle of whiskey. And that shows me that that company is not a very nice not a very nice company. So, I hope NDIS looks into the company. I really do, to see what's going on, because they've been on a good wicket now for nearly 12 years, 13 years. That the lady that owns that company has been on a really good wicket. She's made a fortune with that company, and to treat me, someone that's been with the company for 2 years, they made a fortune out of me, by sending the support workers to me and them looking after me and getting paid and stuff like that. The company's the company has made a packet out of me so far. They really have, and restricted me on some of the stuff I should be able to be following my goals with. Um, they've sort of said to me, "No, you can't do this and you can't do that." Now, for them to do that, that's not helping me with my goals. That's sort of covering their own backsides, and I don't reckon they should be funded. Um, to do that. I reckon that the NDIS should phone up the company and say, "Well, look, we've had a complaint from one of your clients, Peter. He's complaining that you got HR breathing down his back every 5 minutes, and that you won't let him do live streams in public anymore. And surely that should be up to him and his support worker. If it's in a safe environment and he's got his curtains closed in his van, well, surely he should be able to do a quick live stream if he wants." Yeah, at the end of the day, I want to see what the NDIS say about this sort of thing because I don't really appreciate the company just, breathing down my back and saying, "No, Pete, you can't do this, you can't do that." And, the people from HR saying, "You can't do this, you can't do that." It's not right. I mean, you got my mate Lloyd, right? He came up here. He was doing a live stream in a support worker's car. They didn't say nothing to him. Um, so, all I'm saying is I've been with a company 2 years, right? And they should turn around and say, "Well, look, Pete's a valued client. We've got to look out for his best interests. And if he wants to do live streams with his support workers, and his support workers don't mind doing live streams in public, well, I'm surely that should be up to me to do my live streams. At the end of the day, I know there's some bad people out there. I know there's some people that are not right. I totally get that. But at the end of the day, you got to trust us and you got to let us make up our own minds with these situations. You can't come down on us like a ton of bricks and say to us, "Well, if you do a live stream, you won't be able to work with the support workers. They'll be taken off of the team and all that." You can't go threatening people like that. You've got to let them make up their own minds. And if that's what they want to do, you let them be. The more that you say to people you can't do this, the more a person is gonna turn around and say, "Well, bugger this, I'm gonna do it." If you know what I mean. So, the lady of the company, I used to have all the respect for her, but no, that respect has gone down a hell of a lot with her, a hell of a lot. Um, to tell you the truth, I'm a person, if you treat me right, I treat you right. That's just the way I've been brought up. But as soon as you start making all these bullshit regulations about me channel and about me social media, well, of course, that's when I get pissed off. Any guy that's got ADHD and autism that's it's starting to do his YouTube channel has taken off really good, and people are subscribing to him because they like the content that he does, and they like him because he's an honest person. He tells it like it is. He doesn't care who toes he steps on, which I don't really care whose toes I step on. I tell it like it is. If something's bothering me, I put it out there on the channel, as you guys know, always have and always will. And this has been bothering me for quite a while because I do get a lot of people saying to me, "We miss the live streams outside, Pete. We want you to be happy again, and we want you to be yourself again." And I totally get that, guys. I really do try. I totally get that. As I said, if I I'm getting to the point now where I'm just thinking of doing a live stream, but I do want to talk to the NDIS first and see if they reckon these rules are justified, if you know what I mean. Someone said, "Hi, hi. I want to see if these rules are justified." For them to look into it, because even my mum said to me the other day, my mum and I sometimes we do have arguments, as most people know on my channel. She turned around to me the other day and said, all of this live streaming in public, that's a load of bullshit. You got curtains in your van, just close them. Surely you should be able to do a live stream in public. What right have the HR people got to tell you not to do a live stream in public? And this is true. It's the first time that mum has sort of gone into bat for me, but yes, she's got a point there. She's definitely got a point there. She said, you've only got one life. You're 55 years old. You shouldn't be treated like this. And I mean, you wouldn't treat a person that's 68 years old, right? It's in a nursing home. You wouldn't say to them, "Oh, you're not allowed to do a live stream in public, mate." You just let him get on with it because he's 68 years old. At the end of the day, he's doing his life and he's living the best life that he can, and you don't want to interfere with that. And they sort of have the same respect for me that I'm 55 years old now. They sort of should have the same respect instead of making it tougher and making me stress and making me worry more than what I should be. They should be encouraging me and they should be getting the support workers to encourage me. But never mind, you've got someone like Claudia that sits right next to me in the chair here, and she won't even jump on the live stream with me. Um, most of you guys know that Claudia sits with me and she doesn't hop on the live streams. The other support workers, um, I say to them, "Would you like to hop on the live stream with me?" And they're all very keen to hop on the live stream, but it's mainly only Claudia. She's the one that doesn't want to hop on live streams with me. And some of the driving videos, you'll see her turn the camera towards me. Well, hello, it's both of us having a conversation, not only just one of us. See, that rule that they made that support workers don't have to be on videos if they don't want, that was a rule that should never have been made. I sort of put my foot down and said, no, if they want to be on videos with me, then of course, yeah, they can work with me. But if they don't want to be on videos on social media with me, then why should I have to put up with them not being on videos? Aren't they there to support my goals and all that? So at the end of the day, yeah, I reckon that rule should have been chucked out the window. That was a rule that was, oh, the sun is in my eyes. That was a rule that was completely a bullshit rule. So no, that's a rule I don't agree with, and I never will agree with that rule. So hopefully we can change something when I do talk to the NDIS people and tell them what's going on. Because I was talking to Lloyd, and Lloyd said to me, "No, if you're not happy with that, you've got to go higher up and you've got to talk to someone else that can help you out about the situation because yeah, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be putting up with this garbage that's going on with the company." I mean, because they do give you a lot of rules and regulations to follow, right? And my social media when I first started, they were backing me all the way. They were quite happy with the videos. They liked the videos and stuff like that. They really did like doing me doing my live streams in public. They had no um say with me, no problem about that. It's only recently now, over, because this support worker dobbed me in and that, this is where it all started from. And, I don't reckon it's right, as I said, that I should have been penalised over this when she was the one who started all this bullshit. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I don't really agree with the situation that I'm in at the moment. And I know a lot of you guys don't agree with what's going on. You think it's a Mickey Mouse show. And to tell you the truth, I reckon it's like I'm in when you're at school and the headmaster says to you, "Oh no, you can't do that." Um, you get yourself in trouble and all that. That's a load of bullshit. I do reckon disability people should have the right, not being bullied by these companies that are meant to be looking out for us. I mean, they get a good paycheck from the NDIS to look after us. I reckon that we should have the right to turn around and say, well, look, I don't agree with that, this rule that we can't do live streams in public, and I don't agree with the support workers being able to take the videos down anytime they want. I don't agree. I agree with the videos. If they film a video with me, it stays up on YouTube. End of story. So yeah, I don't 100% agree on that. So, you know, for someone, to and another point of view that I like to make on the channel, which not many people know about. A lot of companies like that that look after us. With ADHD, autism, and stuff like that. They do try to take over your life. They do try to bully sort of thing. And I didn't appreciate the way they were telling me, "Oh, we're going to look over the channel." I don't want you. If I wanted you to look out for the channel, I would have said to you, look out for the channel. Now, as I said to you last week, when my case manager phoned me up, my ex-case manager, I asked her how everything was going with the videos. Now, instead of her being, all right and saying, oh, yeah, Pete, yeah, they're doing great. All she turned around to me and said to me is, oh, if I hear anything from HR, you'll know about it. And I felt like saying, it's got nothing to do with fucking HR. It's my channel. Um, So, at the end of the day, yes, I am waiting for the NDIS to phone me up so I can tell them exactly what's going on, the rules that are made for me, and they didn't even ask me my side of the story. They just automatically said more, no more filming over Christmas time. I'm going to tell them the whole lot. Me going through my depression, me going through my not sleeping, not eating, and um, worrying and losing weight and making myself quite ill over this whole mess. Um, Not many people know that I did go through a lot over Christmas. I did, I really did. I had support workers that stepped in and tried to help me video the best that they could. I had Maddie, eat my mate Maddie, used to be a support worker, used to look out for me. She left the company now because of this. And I miss her dearly. Um, she was the one who always do videos with me. We do live streams together still. And over Christmas, we were doing live streams together, Maddie and I. So if you do want to go and check out Maddie and I doing a live stream over Christmas, it is on the channel. It's I think it's on the 25th of December with live streams and his videos on Maddie on this channel here. I did try to post some on the other channel, but unfortunately, on TikTok, my other channel was deleted, and that had all the videos of Maddie in. The reason why that channel was deleted because the support worker made it so hard for me, that one that dobbed me in, that I had to close my TikTok channel down. And because I left it for about a month, I couldn't get it back again. So I had to start my new channel, which I've had for 2 months, and that's been really going pretty good. I really am grateful for the people that have followed me on that channel. And of course the people that have followed me, have subscribed to this channel. If you've got any questions, now is your time to ask me questions. I've had my rant about what I think about the company. Now it's your turn to have your say. What do you reckon? Right. That was my little rant. But if you do got any questions you'd like to ask me, feel free. If you want to know anything about the whole mess, please do ask me, and I'll explain it to you. That's no drama. There's no secrets on my channel. So if you want to know anything about what I've just said and what I've just discussed on my channel, do ask me questions. I don't mind. I will answer them for you. Feel free just to ask me a question about what I've just said. Do you reckon it's fair? And what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Because you are the subscribers. You're the one that watches the channel all the time. You watch me do my live streams. You watch me do the everyday life living. You watch me do the videos. You watch me film in public. Um, now I can turn, isn't it, that way? Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm just trying to get this. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the channel. We're just having a discussion. What do you guys reckon about what's this happened with me with these HR people breathing down my back? Um, what do you guys reckon? They're probably watching now, but hey, I don't give a shit. I'm not scared. I've got the NDIS on my side. Hopefully they are watching this and they'll say, "What a bloody live stream, let him do it." Yeah, it's up to him, it's his channel. Hopefully they would have a bit of compassion, but some of those people from HR too, I don't think half of them have got a heart. I think they did this bloody like robots. The lady of the company says, "Oh, I don't like this, go sort it out." And the lady of the company too, she's not stupid. Her husband, I reckon, put all the cash down for her business to start her business up. Um, I don't know how no one else is complained. With the disability people that are there in that company, I don't know why they haven't complained. Maybe they're scared to. But if they've had the same as me, the same result that I've had, that is really, yeah, it's really, really disgusting. I tell you, really disgusting, and I'm really over it now. Where I have to have HR breathing down my neck watching my videos. That's disgusting. It really is. I mean, haven't I mean, it's like you stripped me of everything I've got. I mean, that's really disgusting. I'm sorry to put that out there, guys, but the company is really disgusting sometimes. Oh, yes. Well, look, I've tried to stand up to them multiple times, Dan. I really have. I've told them what I thought about this, how this was making me sick, how this was making me feel uneasy. And all they do is they give, oh, you know, the rules. Sometimes I feel like saying, here's the rules, ram it down your throat and let it come out the other end. Um, yeah, yeah, I know that they think just because they're being paid to look after a disability person, that they can, ruin his life and ruin his channel. It's like people don't want me to succeed in something in life. They don't want me to make myself better and to put myself out to film my videos and to show people my everyday life living. Instead of being proud of me, all they do is put me down and make all these bullshit rules and stuff like that and make me feel sad and uneasy about this. They know how important live streaming to me is in public. Um, and not being able to do that, they know that that's upsetting me, and that rule should never have been allowed. Any other rule about support workers taking their videos down, that should never been allowed too. Once you agree to film with me on my channel, your videos stay up. Never mind, you have the option to take them down. That's not the way the channel works. The channel works for people with disabilities to show them that they can start a channel and their videos won't be taken down because that's their videos. They made them with their support workers. Their support workers agreed to make them like that. Oh, it does. It's good to have haters on the channel sometimes because then you can stand up to them and say, "Hey, what you're doing is teaching me a valuable lesson. It's teaching me that life wasn't meant to be easy, and the way that some people do go and they do carry on and stuff like that." I reckon it does make it hard for people like me with ADHD and autism to think about starting a channel because they're frightened. They'll think, "Oh, what about that person from the dream team, Pete, that's started his disability channel? Look at all the grief that he had on his channel. He started this channel and they made all these rules for him, and now he's got the HR people looking into everything he does." And I know a lot of people will be looking at that thinking, what sort of life has that guy got? He's constantly being bullied by the HR people of that company. He's got the lady at the head of the company, the lady that owns the company. She sits back and just rubs her hands and doesn't do anything about it. I mean, I've got my case manager. Um, she, yeah, fair enough. She finds me my support workers and stuff like that. That's good for that. But she didn't. She doesn't turn around and say, "Well, Pete, how is everything going with the videos and the live stream? you know, are you happy with the live streaming situation?" It doesn't even ask me, "Oh, Pete, would you like to change this so I can try and talk to them?" And at the end of the day, you make the decisions. And see, no one sort of said that to me. At the end of the day, Pete, you make the decisions. It's your channels. You make the decisions. And I think that's kind of wrong and disgusting that people don't step up and say to me, "Well, Pete, yes, it is your channel, and the support workers are there to support you, and if you can guarantee that they're going to be safe, because we're trusting you on this one, we're giving you a bit more responsibility." Because that's, responsibility to a disability person too is, oh, here we go, big question. Oh, it doesn't make it right. It's 100% doesn't make it right, because the people that like me that are trying to do their live streaming and they're trying to put their videos out and they're trying to do all this, we don't want to constantly worry about what we should be filming because we've got HR that doesn't approve of what we're filming. We want to get on with just filming it and putting it, like me constantly doing live streams at home. I want to do different live streams. I want to be able to do live streams in public, not sit at home doing a live stream. Um, Disability pension, YouTube and TikTok are my hobbies. That's what I do best, to answer that question. So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, if you do like the channel and you do like me being honest with you guys, and please think about hitting the like button and becoming a member and subscribing to the channel if you don't mind, and seeing the adventures of what goes on with me, what I face, what I don't face. Um, some of the stories, I tell you, they are completely 100% true. Most of them are. I don't sort of hide anything from any of my channels. If something's breaking or something's going down that I think you guys would know about, and I've been asked not to tell it, I tell it anyway because at the end of the day, I've got a mind. I'm not completely stupid. I do know right from wrong. And if something's bugging me, I've got to vent it because I have a right to you, lovely subscribers, to let you know what's going on. I'm not a channel that just hides stuff and says, "Oh no, I can't tell you this. I've been asked not to tell you this." At the end of the day, I will tell you. Like I was promised to work with Sophie, right? Um, and another support worker that wanted to work with me because he had Fridays free. Now they turn around and say, "Oh, you she's doing too many hours. She can't work with you, but she's got Friday free." Well, hello. If she's got Friday free, I don't see what the problem is. See, they give you all this bullshit, that we're meant to choose who we want to work with, right? So at the end of the day, we're meant to choose. They send the support workers to me, and I see who I want to work with. This is my pajama top. I got this for Christmas a few years ago now. My my mother and father bought me it for Christmas, and I've had it for a long time. Yes, I have. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing too. The drama, believe me, guys, is nowhere near over. In fact, the drama has this beginning, I think. The drama of my life never ends. It always carries on the channel. You see it in videos when I don't know if you've noticed lately when I do the driving videos, I'm always saying, um, "Oh, I'd like to do more of the driving videos and stuff like that." And I'm always saying I like to do the live streams when I'm driving. And I reckon that's important. I would like to do live streams when I'm driving, when we're just talking, because at the end of the day, people don't know where we are. Um, oh yeah, I've answered that. Sorry, I'm bad. This it is not on mute. No, it's not on mute. I'm still talking, but it's not on mute, my friend. Um, it's not on mute. So if maybe you've got to turn your phone thing on. Mine is perfectly all right on this end here. Yeah. So putting it to everyone, yeah, it makes it very. Hang on. Thank you. Yeah, as I was just saying, before we had that little technical difficult, which I don't know where that came from. Um, Lloyd said to me he has no trouble with his company, right? They let him do live streams. They let him do, whatever he wants to do with his support workers. They don't mind him doing live streams and stuff like that. And he was telling me that I met one of his, say with me, one of his people that he's with another company too called, and he comes up, when he comes up to Queensland, he comes up to another company called the Nurses Next Door. They're a UK company apparently, and they've been, doing, say with me, they've been helping people with disabilities and stuff like that. And he said to me, and I said to his support worker, as I was talking to his support worker that was looking out for him for the day, right? And he said to me that they were pretty good, that they look after him, they don't tell him that he can't do live streams in publics or videos or stuff like that. Um, but apparently, I don't know how big the company is at the moment, and they do wear the thing. That's the only thing that worries me. That they do wear the thing to know that that you're being looked after. And some people don't like that sort of thing where they know that you're wearing a thing. You don't want your support worker hanging around with you and they got the thing to say that they look out for you. You want them to be like your mate or your buddy sort of thing, and not have that sort of thing around them. But unfortunately, it makes it very, very hard for me too, because I'm in that sort of position where I'm now getting to a stage of my life now, as what many people know now, being 55 years old now, I'm getting to that stage of my life where I want to have a bit of freedom in what I do. I want to be able to be able to do this, to be able to do that. I sort of don't want to be told that, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's not the type of person I am. I'm a type of person that goes in, he does what he has to do, he comes out, and he's a better person for it. But when you've got constantly people telling you you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, it does make it very hard for someone like me, as most people know. And I do want to thank all of you guys for hanging on the channel with me and being here. We've been following the life that goes on with me and what goes on and stuff like that. It's very important to me that you guys are here for me and you got my back and you got the channel and stuff like that. And here's Lloyd. We're just talking about you, Lloyd. We were just talking about how my company doesn't let me do live streams outside anymore. And that's not fair. And I'm gonna have to talk to the NDIS itself to see if I can get somewhere, Lloyd, to let me do my live streams in public again, because the company doesn't seem to want to give or take on that. So I have to ask the NDIS to step in. Because it's a company, Lloyd, that should have been looked into. Why are they treating Pete like this when he's not doing any harm whatsoever to anyone? So I think that needs to be looked into, Lloyd. So I might have to ask the NDIS itself what's going on. Thank you, I do appreciate it. It is some heavy shit that's going to go down. Um, that is definitely on the cards. But it's something that has to be sorted out because they're cracking down. The NDIS is cracking down on a lot of companies that are not doing the right things by their clients. And when they find out about this one, phew, God and Bennett, the feathers are going to fly. I never mind about Lloyd shining. Gee, Lloyd's going to be shining from the end of the phone. You'll see everything go up in smoke around here. Um, yeah, there's going to be some heavy stuff that's going down. Um, because I want the NDIS to know about all these rules and regulations that are making for me, that's giving me stress and not letting me sleep at night some nights and stressing me out. Um, um, we're just saying what's happened to me over the Christmas period, how the company's been treating me and that with the no live streaming in public and no not being able to do this, not being able to do videos and stuff like that, how we got a contract. that we have to follow this rule, we have to follow that rule, and how it's not right. It's not right for me. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Yeah, so it makes it hard because I want to do live streams in public. I mean, Lloyd, he does his live streams in public, and no one really rouses on him. I just want the same respect. I want the people to lift the stupid van and say to me, Pete, go ahead and do your live streams. Um, we trust what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You should be able to do them in public, Pete. Go ahead and do them. I just want the NDIS to give me a call and say to me, Pete, what's the problem with the company? How can we help you? And then I'm going to tell them the lot. I'm going to, say to them, well, this is going on and that's going on now. You guys, you pay the company to look out for me. I've got HR that looks at all my videos because people have made silly complaints that weren't even true. It's social media at the end of the day. And I'm going to say to the HR, the NDIS, well, at the end of the day, it's social media. People are going to leave stupid comments sometimes. That's just the way it works. Um, you can't you can't change people's thoughts. You just got to go along with what they say. You can't hide that. Um, hang on. You do. You do sometimes have to make people unhappy to get the job done. This is true. Sometimes you can't make everyone happy all the time. Sometimes you got to, what's the old saying? You got to break a few eggs before you make a yolk or something like that. I'll probably stuff that saying up. Um, Sometimes, yes, to get what you want out of life, you got to explain to the people that are more higher up than what's already higher up in charge and say, well, look, this is what's going on and this is what's going on. I'm not completely happy with this, that I'm not allowed to do live streams in public and not support people anymore. They're not even letting us do a trial run. They're making all ridiculous rules for us and all that. And every time I ask how my videos are going, they say, "Oh, if they're not going right, you'll hear from HR." They're not supporting me the way they should be. Um, so yeah, I don't reckon it's right. I don't reckon it's right the way I've been treated. I don't reckon it's right over this social media because one support worker's decided to make something over this. A support worker that I thought I could trust, and yeah, she turned out to be a bad apple. And because of that, they haven't gave her a warning. They haven't dismissed her from the company at all. I don't know how she's still allowed to work in the company. It's all I can say is the company either must be desperate for workers or something that they don't look into. I've asked for Olivia. Now, Olivia, the one, no, it's not my daughter. Olivia that used to work with me. I've asked for her time and time again, right? Now, there's Fridays that she's, probably booked out, but they can say, well, there is a place back on the dream team. Would you like to go and work with Pete again? I don't think they've even bothered to ask that. And that's what really pisses me off. Oh, I know, mate. It's very easier said than done. It is, my friend. It totally is. It's quite easy for me to sit here and tell you guys, oh, you got to fight for your rights. And people look at me and say, well, look, you're in the same boat, but you haven't done nothing yet. You've been mouthing off about this, but you haven't got anywhere. The reason why I haven't got anywhere because I'm not like Lloyd. See, my mate Lloyd, he knows who to phone up. He knows what to phone up. Um, he is a fighter. For that respect, he's a fighter. He likes to stand up for himself, which is good. I don't know who to phone up. How am I going to phone up the NDIS when I've got the people here um, that are there? if I could go and see the NDIS itself and make an appointment and say, well, look, I'm not very happy about this certain situation, then yeah, I could, if you know what I mean. Because I do want the situation sorted out. I don't want it to continue like this where I can't do live streams in public on my TikTok or my YouTube. I don't reckon that's fair. I reckon I should be able to do a live stream in public. I mean, if you got, I mean, you know, my mate Lloyd can do them when he comes up. He does live streams in public with his support worker. No one says anything to him. I want the same respect. I want to be able to do the same thing again, like I used to do. I want to be able to do my live stream in public. I am. I don't live stream people that are behind me. I usually say, "Oh, excuse me, I'm on a live stream," and most people say, "Oh, yeah, that's fine, no worries." Um, I don't break the law. I'm just doing the live stream talking to me and my support worker. Most of them we do in the van. We don't do it while we're walking around and stuff like that. We do it when we're sitting down in the van when we're parked up and we've got the curtain closed at the side window so no one can see where we are. Like if I'm at the beach or something. That's when I do my live stream. I don't actually get out of the van and start live streaming so people can see where I am. So I've got people that turn up that think, "Oh, well, yeah, we know where he is now. Let's, you know, do something really crazy." I'm not like that. You see, the thing that gets me is there's no trial period. Like, no one's come up to me and said to me, "Well, we're gonna put this on the table. Let's give it a trial period, Pete. Let's see how it goes." If you know what I mean. There was none of that, and that's what annoys me. Well, the trouble with that is because I signed a contract. You see, I've signed a contract. See, the HR people are not stupid. They drew all these contracts up. See, the lady that owns the company, her husband is a businessman. Now, he's put a lot of money probably into that company to keep his wife happy, right? Now, what's happened is the wife has gone and told the people at HR. They've got solicitors involved now and stated I can't do a live stream. It's in the contract, you see. So they're pretty smart like that. They've got it in the contract. No live stream in public for Pete. Now, I don't reckon that's right. I reckon that rule should be reversed. And they should give me a trial run. Never mind just putting that down. That's what I don't like about that sort of company. They sort of make their own rules up, and I've got to abide by them. But I don't reckon that's fair. I reckon I should be able to do my live streams, and that's why I'm gonna see the NDIS itself and see what they can do for me. It was the only way to get the, support workers to be on videos. If I didn't sign the contract, none of my support workers would be able to be on videos, and then the channel would have gone downhill quick smart. Um, and at the time, I was a bit panicky. I wanted to get everything it sorted out. I wanted to be able to start video and filming, and it was very hard for me not to be able to do the filming or video when I couldn't do it. I just wanted everything sorted out, if you know what I mean. So I could do my video, I could do this, and I could do that. And it made it very hard when I couldn't do that, if you know what I mean. So I was sort of in a panicky sort of situation. I wasn't thinking 100% straight. I sort of, when I said about the no live stream rule, I sort of said, well, look, how about you just give me a trial run and we see how it goes, sort of thing, instead of this automatically knocking it on the head sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's okay. I'm hoping he's okay, my friend. Mhm. Hello, Dexter. I hope your father's okay, Dexter. All the love and respect to your father. I hope he comes good and he's going to be okay. And it goes to everyone, anyone that's either having a birthday or not very happy. I hope you're okay, guys. Thank you, Christopher. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much for saying that. Please, guys, if you haven't liked, hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Join in the Sunday morning conversation. If you just joined, I've been talking about how it's not fair the way I've been treated through my company that looks out for me about live streaming. We're getting everyone to put their thing in. I was saying to them just now for you, Christopher, that's just joined, that I do want to go and see the NDIS itself and explain to them, take the rules with me and say, well, look, there's no compromise over this rule whatsoever. When I ask how my videos are going, no one tells me anything. They just say, oh, you'll know something's wrong. That's not an answer. I don't expect you to be treated like that. And I'm going to say to the NDIS is, you're giving the company the money to look out for me, but these are some of the things that you should know about. Believe me, as soon as I say that, the rule about live streaming is going to be out the window. I'll say, no, let him do it. Yes, I do. Hello, my friend. This is a live stream. Not too bad, my friend. How are you? Welcome. If you're new here, please hit the like button and please subscribe. If you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. Please do go on the channel, check all the videos. There's 2 more videos have been posted there today. There was 1 more that was posted yesterday. I'm trying to post videos on there every second day if I can, or every day. Whatever I can do, I'll try and post for that channel too. So if you want to become a member, it's $2. It's $2 a month. And you get a star as well. So if you join the first thing, you're a star, and you actually become a member on my channel. I go live every day of the week, sometimes twice a day I go live. So yes, I'm on lives every day of the week. Every day on the week, I'm like doing a live stream 7 days a week. I'm on here and I stay on here for quite a while. I talk to people, I get to meet new people, I get to meet new subscribers, and it's really great fun. And for someone like me with ADHD and autism, it opens my mind up and it gets me communicating with people, and it makes me feel damn good and damn proud to be me. I'm very grateful in my life that I can do my live streams and communicate with you guys, and fighting for my channel the way I have been. Most people like me, if they had this kind of problem, they would just give up. If someone said to them, "Oh, you can't film with your support workers anymore," they would have just given up. I had not given up. I had kept on going and going, and now trying to fight the no live stream in public law is really it's a new challenge for me. It's a new chapter. It's something I want to get sorted out and something I want to get back to normal. I want the channel to get back to normal. I don't want it to be a channel where I've got to keep finding people to support work and say, "Oh, that comment was not appropriate to me." It's social media. Yes, but that's what I don't want. I don't want people to give up on their dreams. If people want to start a YouTube channel and they've got disabilities with ADHD or autism, and they're with a company, and the company's laying down the rules and stuff like that, go and see your NDIS provider. Give them a call if you're living with your parents or wherever you're living with. Um, Say to them, "I want to go and see the NDIS. I want to know what my rights are. I want to know why I'm not being fairly treated." And then surely, yes, they will be able to do something about it for you. Don't just sit back and not do anything about it and not be heard and just go along with whatever you want. Sometimes you've got to speak out in life. sometimes people don't want to hear what you got to say, but they cover it under the carpet and they say, "Oh no, you can't be doing this." But all I'm saying to those people are, speak up and be heard. Don't sit there in silence and let people walk on top of you. It's not the way to go in life, guys. Um, and if you like the life, hit the like button. I noticed someone has just unliked. Hit the like button, please, guys, and please subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Um, I have to ask God for help. Yes, I really do. He'll know which way to go about it. I do have to ask Lloyd about that. Maybe his support workers might know something about it. There's another person that's unliked. Guys, you meant to be liking, not unliking. It's not very respectful when people do that to a host that's hosting the channel. I know some people are not agreeing with the stuff I'm saying, and I've got all the love and respect for you guys. Don't worry about that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind if you did subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Don't unlike. Um, so yeah, I am going to be talking to Lloyd because there's a lot of people that got ADHD and autism that are starting off on their journey, starting off on their channels, and they're trying to put their content out, and they're probably having second thoughts about starting a channel. All I can say is don't have second thoughts about starting a channel. Go out there and start a channel. Yeah, fight the bastards. Don't show them. Don't let them walk on top of you. Don't let them tell you what to do. There's an old support worker I used to have named Caitlin. She used to say, "You do you, I do me." That was her saying. Well, this is true. No, I don't think they have. I was feeling rust, very rust, and I was very nervous at the time because, as I said to you, it was 3 months I couldn't film with support workers in. So I was running really short on content, and I started to get myself in a panic. I didn't really, think about what was going on, sort of thing. Um, I'm look, I'm glad about the video. I'm pumped about doing the videos. I really am pumped about doing videos and stuff like that. That's really cool. I'm enjoying doing that. Don't get me wrong, that's really important to both of the channels. But all I want to do is be able to live stream, and the support workers have to leave the videos up there when they leave. When you agree to join me, you agree to leave the videos up there. You don't agree, oh, well, I'm leaving. I want all those videos taken down and I'm done with Pete. Um, that's not right. No, I don't run a channel where you can just take the videos down for me. I don't reckon that's fair. So I'm going to look into the NDIS and see what they reckon. But the NDIS have to know what's going on with some companies, because as you know, some companies they get away with murder. They get away with breaking every rule in the book just to suit themselves. And people like me, we cop it in the ass, if you know what I mean. They give us certain privileges, like, oh, Pete can do this, Pete can do that, but I'll just answer this question. I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. Thank you, my friend. What I have see, we done it sitting here, right? Because I was not feeling 100% right, and I was worried about the live stream. I was just so happy just to get it out the way and through the door. I really wasn't because they were sort of HR was sort of pressuring me too, and they were dragging their heels about getting this done, dragging the heels. You know how many times I actually sent the company a message to say, "What's going on? When are we able to be able to film again? This is not right. They're dragging their heels. We want something done." All they done was they dragged their heels. For 3 bloody months, they dragged their heels. It was the most disgusting time in my life that I've ever had. Be honest with you guys, I felt like real crap. I really did. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't eat properly. Over Christmas, I had the worst Christmas I've ever had in my complete life. Yes, I have. Be very careful what you do, and if you do decide to do a a YouTube channel, make sure you put the rules to your company that you want to do this, you want to do that. And if they don't agree with them, you say to the company, fine, you don't agree with them, I'm going to go and see the NDIS itself and see what they're going to say. But the NDIS is cracking down on these companies now in Australia, as you know. There are a lot of people being taken off of the NDIS because there's a lot of companies that have been, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, sort of thing. So yeah, there is a lot of companies that have been ordered, you know. And when I hear about this one, oh, shit's going to hit the fan, believe me. Um, because the lady that owns the company, she's got away with blue murder for years. Um, and, I'm the one who cops it in the ass because a person that's looking after a disability person, right, should turn around and say, okay, then I'm looking after a person with disability. Um, if he wants to do a live stream in public and his support workers agree on it, in his van, he's got it decked out, he's got his curtains there. Well, then, yeah, he should be allowed to do that. We really can't sort of say to him that he can't do it. So, um, yeah, that sucks. Um, the only trouble is I think I have, but I'm not quite sure where they are. If they're on my phone or if the support workers put it on their phones. Um, I don't know where the messages are. I have to have a look on my phone. And there is videos and live streams of how depressed I was. Um, I'm sure they should be able to have a look at those too if they wanted. I think I will. I definitely will have a look after my live stream and see, what's going on and what I can do. I think I have to do that. I do have to go over to TikTok but and talk to Lloyd. I did promise him I'd go over there. But yeah, no, that does have to be looked into. It really does. At the end of the day, yes, I do have to look into that. And I just want to, those are the only two rules I want to get rid of. That the ladies can't take their save with me videos down anytime they like, and the live streaming in public is allowed to be. That's all I want in my van when I'm waiting for someone or I've got an hour to spare, half an hour to spare. I would like to do the live stream and the driving live if I can when the camera's facing towards me. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be able to do that. I done one with Maddie. It got over 17,000 views on the channel. I want to be able to do that again, because people from overseas, they want to see me actually doing a driving live video and stuff like that. Um, and it makes it very hard when I can't do that, if you know what I mean. And of course, it breaks my heart when I'm just sitting behind a camera, just doing talking of a driving video. When I know I could jazz the channel up a bit more and do me driving live streams and stuff like that, so you guys could see exactly, me driving the van and talk to me when I'm driving. The support workers can answer the questions that are asked. They can say, "Well, this guy wants to know, Pete, how long have you had the van? How long have you had this?" And I reckon that'd be really cool. I have an NDIS. It's funded by NDIS. It's taxpayers um help me stay on my NDIS for having ADHD and autism and not being able to do things properly in the community and have struggling doing this, struggling doing that. That's why I have my NDIS funding. But the company's meant to be backing me on things that I can't do and helping me follow my goals and stuff like that. Not making it difficult for me, if you know what I mean, guys. If you want to join the live stream, please join and please ask questions. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask them if you don't mind. So far, it's been a great live. A lot of interest, which is really good. Hello, Sponge. How are you? Welcome to the channel. If people want to like, please hit the like button. If you want to join the membership channel, please do. It's $2 a month. Already 2 videos have gone over there this week, plus another one I posted the other day. So it's 3 videos that are over there. Good. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to all the latecomers. How are you? I am good. We were just having a discussion. If you do want to go and see what the discussion was, you can always watch the live stream back later on too, guys. That's good. Yeah. And hopefully we might be able to get Olivia back. No promises, but I will be working on that too. It is raining. If people are wondering, is it raining? Yes, it is raining. 6 people still watching me. Jesus. You guys really must like me a lot. 6 people watching still. All right. I'm going to head out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I've got to go over on TikTok.